Hey everyone, this is Clay, and welcome to another MuviToon Studio update. So tonight, I want to show you something different. It's something I've been working on, and I have to tell you, when I first started it, it was just supposed to be an ocean generator, where I can cover all this with one big ocean. But I started getting one idea after another. Because at first, what I was going to do was just make an ocean where users can just drop their island meshes or the props that I was going to make into the water, and you have your island. But I come up with another idea, and I say, well, I'm going to make it to where you don't need a prop. Um, you can just click in the ocean, and poof, there's an island. And I got two different forms of that. I got one where you click in the ocean, generate an island. Then I have another one where you click draw, and then you can draw the shape of your island. Okay, but first, that's what I was going to, and that's what when I started doing that, and I created all of that, and I thought, I said, maybe I shouldn't call it ocean generator, just call it world builder. At first, I was going to say world creator, but world builder seemed more appropriate. So I like that better. So let me show you. I'm going to open up the inspector, and if you notice, I did a little touch up on the inspector. I'm trying to do away with the scroll. I don't like to scroll too much, so I'm trying to go now with the camera. And I have no I have no choice but to keep it that way because I still got more uh, settings to put on here, and it's going to take a lot more than what I have here right now. So it's going to take all of that space. So I'm going to have to keep the scroll on the camera section. Now, the environment I touched up, so I did away with the scroll. I added little buttons like I was talking about. Okay. Now, I'm not going to mess with none of this because you already know how this works. I already showed you all of this. And I haven't touched the weather yet. I'm going to go back and touch the weather. Get rid of that nasty scroll. So, but now here's the world builder. I haven't made the ambience yet, but I will. So this is the world builder. Um, right now, the first thing you see is the ocean generator. Okay. Ocean generator. I figured it would probably take me a week to make it, but it only took me a couple of days to make it, to get it right, and I finally got it right, and I'm proud of it. So this is why I stopped. I stopped what I was doing in the middle of making the island creator thing. I stopped that. Cause I was so proud of this, I was anxious to go ahead and show it. So this is why I'm making the video now. So so these are all the settings for the ocean builder or ocean generator. I got presets which I got to fix because something's wrong with the writing on it. I'm gonna have to go back and see what that is. But that's supposed to be classic MuviToon cartoon. Uh, supposed to be calm, tropic, deep water, storm, Arctic, moonlit, magic, then ocean. I don't know. I guess it's hard to tell. Something's wrong with that. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. Okay, so let's create the ocean. It's going to happen kind of quick. So all you have to do is click Enable Ocean, and there it is. Okay, let me close that. Now, when you start up the ocean, you notice you can see past the horizon. See right here. So when you first start up the ocean, I would go all the way on the width. Oh, you can't see that far, and then I would go all the way to the length. So you have nothing but ocean as far as the eye can see. Okay, go back down. Okay, now you have different settings for the ocean. Okay, so you got ocean height. You can lower the height of the ocean. You can go underwater. And that's another thing too I'm thinking about adding. Underwater thing where you can do cartoons for underwater. So, all right, so now you can do the wave height. The wave speed. You can make those wave heights all the way if you want. Now it may look kind of weird with the wave height and the speed, but what I do is I scale the ocean, scale the waves, and make them to where they actually match the speed. And that looks better. So I'm gonna do calm. I want to keep it like that. Now, this is the ocean. This is like tropical. So I'm going to go back to this environment, and I'm going to go to Sky Creator. And in my Sky preset, I'm going to click Tropic. That makes it more tropical, like that right there. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the first island creator, which I call it Quick Island because it's the quickest way of doing it. And I'm pretty much finished with this one. Only thing I got to do is add the shoreline, the foam, and all that, like I'm trying to do with the draw island. So we're going to click on the Quick Island section, or bring up the Quick Island Maker. Okay, so you can adjust the sizes and everything right now because the island maker isn't enabled yet. So let me enable it. Okay, so I got that enabled, and those still won't turn on yet until you create the island. So I'm going to create the island right over here. And now you see they're all activated. So you can adjust island height. You can adjust the heel height. It takes a little time. It will. See, there's the heel height. It's hard to see. Okay. You can do the beach width. I'm not sure if I got these hooked up or not. I don't see nothing happen. No, I didn't. I didn't hook those up yet. Only the enabled. Let me see about the width. Well, I got the width controller hooked up. So you can make your island kind of like a football shape or oval shape. Or you can set it back. You know, not all islands are perfectly round. So it's prop and character ready. So let me add a prop. We'll do a couple of palm trees. Do that one. Kind of enlarge them up a little bit. Lock in place, keep upright. Do the same thing for this tree. keep upright. Well, there you got an island with palm trees. Now let's test the character. The island is character ready. We'll do the caveman. I like him so much. Okay, so there is your caveman. Trees may be a little bigger compared to him, but it is what it is. I'll just have to got a little transparency or opacity thing going on there. Anyway, so you see he can stand on the island. Now let's see if he can walk on the island. I'm pretty sure he can, because I really haven't tested this yet. Like I said, I stopped what I was doing just to make this video because I got so excited with all of this part here. So let's click waypoint mode and let's draw a, I'm going to change all this, don't worry. Waypoint, let's draw a path. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do away with that path. What's over here? Okay, wait a minute. Quick island. I forgot to enable it. Let's delete that island. I forgot to uncheck it. I forgot to unenable it. Okay, so. Now let's do that waypoint again. Let's make that path over. Let's make them walk. Not going to be a perfect path, but this is demonstration. Okay, so let's make them walk it. And you can see they walk on the islands that with no problem. Wow, that actually worked. First time I tested it. So on the script, when I made the script, I made this little mesh for the island. And I made it as a prefab, and I put it in my prefab folder. So I took it out of here and drug it into here, which is in my prefab folder island, which is right here. This is this. It's just a little blob of a mesh that whenever the script tells it to generate, it makes it real big and shapes it up, because that's what the script is supposed to be doing. So, okay now, we'll keep, let me get rid of that waypoint. So we don't need that no more. He already walked to where he was going. I have a little opacity problem going with those trees. It's not a MuviToon error, it's that model. I gotta go back and redo that model, the transparent, because you can see the outline of the plane that it's on. Not right. Okay, so let's go to the other island creator. I'm gonna go over here, because you can keep that island there. You don't have to get rid of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the inspector, and then we're going to go from quick island to draw island. Now me, this is more of an advanced way of doing an island, but yet it's easy. So if you're an advanced user, you'd probably want to use this one. But anybody, even the beginners, can use this one with no problem. So what you do is you're going to click Enable the Draw tool. You're going to click the Add Land, and you have this little yellow circle that follows your mouth. That's your brush. So what you're going to do, you're going to draw an outline of the island that the shape you want it. So you draw the shape of your island. Whoops. Draw the shape of your island. If you need to, make your brush bigger. I get rid of all the kinks, stuff like that. Now, I was saying before, this is the part I stopped on because I wanted to make this video. So I didn't get to finish everything. Let me close this. So I didn't get to finish everything. And I was in the middle of adding the foam that goes around the shoreline. You know, the foam, you know, the little wave and stuff. I was in the middle of doing that since it's getting late and I want to make this video. So this is it. So when I push generate, you're going to see the little foam. It may not be quite around the island because I just placed it there. Okay, so um, let me push generate. Now I don't want the island to be too high, so I'm going to, right now that is a little high, even that little bit, because the way I got it set. So I'm going to make it a little shorter so it won't be too high. And I'm going to set the coast softness about halfway and the beach width about quarter way. Okay, and then if I want the coastline to be smooth, I make sure that stays checked. It's checked by default. So if you don't want it smooth, you can uncheck it. Okay, so now I'm going to generate the island. Now you see let me turn this off. Now you see the foam, it's right there. Because like I said, I was in the middle of working on it, making a closer view. So that's going to be the foam that washes up back and forth onto the shore. And so, like I said, I'm in the process of making that. Now, if you don't like the shape of your island, even though after you got it drawn, you can click on it. See right here I have edit coastline. So if you click on your island, that activates and then you can click on it. Once you do, you see these little cue points. Well, I call them key points or waypoints. I sort of use the same system for the path movement waypoints that I made when I made him move. I use the same thing because the other one I tried wasn't working right and it just kept only stretching out pieces of the island and they weren't working together. And I said, you know what, I'm going to see if that'll work. I use a waypoint system with the script for this to see if that'll work. No, the characters won't be able to follow it. This is different. So what you do is just kind of like grab one, left click on it, hold it, and then you can drag your island like so. And you notice the shores, they get a little slopey. So they're the slope just right. Oh, let me see. Once you got that done, you can turn that off. I don't have those buttons hooked up right. I mean, hooked up yet. I just made all these controls. I wasn't for sure if I got everything hooked up right. Hooked up right. I mean, hooked up yet. That's what it meant. But characters they can walk on this too, and they can stand on it, and you can put props on it. I'll use this one. Drop that on there, and then maybe rock. Oh yeah. So the ocean generator is complete. Uh, Everything on that works the way I want it. The ocean generator is complete. Like I said, I'm still working on the island creators. They're not there yet, but they're getting there, as you can see. So, and if you're wondering, can I make uh, a cartoon scene of a boat out in the ocean in the middle of a storm? Yes, you can. Let me go out here. I don't have a boat, but I am going to make one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the script. I'm going to make a script and I'm going to put it on that boat. And it's going to tell that boat to ride the waves. So you imagine if the boat bobbling up and down on the waves like that. So I come out here because I want to show you how you combine the ocean and the weather system together to make your stormy scene. So we're going to start off with, we're going to go to Sky Creator. We're going to, let's see, preset. What? Reset it. I just reset it. So I'm going to go to preset. I'm going to go stormy gray. All right. I don't want to be able to see no stars at all. Okay, no stars at all. Okay, and we're going to go to day and night, and we're going to lower the ambient. Let's see, maybe bring down the sun, about like that. Okay, so you go back to um, the sky maker, cloud maker, the cloud generator. You scroll down, and I'm thinking about moving this back to the day and night section because that's where I had it at first, where it says stormy sky intensity. You turn all the way up, and it gets rid of the sun. Not the light, not yet, but it will. We're gonna go back over here. Okay, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to get rid of the little white clouds. Oh, that's rain clouds, my bad. I'm in the weather system. We're going to get rid of the little white clouds. We don't need those. Now let's go back to the weather. Okay, my son's in there playing a game, so he's getting mad. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to create the rain clouds. The rain clouds, we'll enable those. Okay, and then we're gonna large them up. Okay, and we're gonna bring them down. And then we're gonna darken the sky, the clouds. We're gonna make them dark, matching that. Okay, then I call those far clouds. So we're gonna go to far cloud amount all the way, far cloud size all the way, far cloud distance. So left is opposite to being close and right's closer. So we want them, oh, yeah, it's the left closer, right the furthest. Okay, and then I'm going to do the height, bring them down, about like that. Okay, then we're going to add movement, adjust speed, and then we're going to do the same thing for the uh, top clouds. Like that. Okay, so we got the rain clouds. Now we're going to go back down and we're going to enable the rain. Rain about. What happened to my rain? Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it. Can't see the rain. Rain size. Huh. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm got it's not the rain. I think it's the camera. There it is. I guess it just takes a little bit for it to kick in. We're going to do rain speed, rain amount. Let's see. Go over here. Okay, so I just discovered another bug for the rain, so I'm going to have to check that out. Okay, so we got the rain and all that. I don't know what's going on over there. It's looking better now. I guess maybe it's kind of acting a little slow on me. I don't know. Okay, so we got that going. I mean, I checked the GPU when I was running it. There ain't no lag or anything. It's not slowing the GPU or nothing down. Everything is, for MuviToon is working really good. So I'm trying to figure out why that rain is doing that though. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do storm rain. Alright, like that. And you can see it, you got the little ripple. Well, I'm gonna make little ripples in there too. I'm gonna add little ripples for the rain to hit the ocean. Okay, so now I got the rain going. I'm going to go and I'm going to adjust the frequency of the lightning because I don't want it happening too close together. And I don't want it too close to the camera and I don't want it too far, so it's going to be halfway. And then I'm going to enable the light. Go back to the ocean and we're going to make high waves. Let's get down. Maybe it's because I'm too high. My rain is not acting right. And if the speed doesn't look right with the wave, all you have to do is kind of like scale it. I got a few bugs to work out. Now that I see the rain is not acting right. I did mess with the rain script earlier because I was trying to do the ripples. So maybe it's something I did to it. I'm going to have to go back and check it out. So imagine having a little boat out there, riding the waves and all that. And you can do like a little boat crash on the island. Stuck on the island and everything, you know. So you notice how the water is running over the island. That part I haven't fixed yet. That's what the shoreline is going to take care of. Once I get the shoreline work, it's going to keep that from going over the island like that. So that's it. Everything is a work in progress. So that's pretty much it. What I want to show you to my world creator, world builder. How to make the ocean and how to make 2 ways of making your island. So I hope you enjoyed the update video. Stay tuned for more. Maybe the next time you see this video, all of this will be working good. I'll have everything working the way I want it, and it will look perfect. I hope. But MuviToon is coming along great. It's just when I add new features, I've noticed I have to go back and fix other features. But when you add a new, you gotta go back and fix the old. So, just the way it goes, I guess. But, alright, y'all stay tuned for the next update, and I'll catch you later. Have a good night.